What is up, everyone? So as you guys could probably tell, I'm in Florida, and well, I came down to the LZ compound once again to hang out for like a week or so and just do some car things and have some fun and escape the cold. So if you guys don't know, LZ has been very good to me, and he's allowed me to keep some of my cars here throughout the winter, come back and have some fun and enjoy the Florida, well, everything. So I'm here for a little bit to annoy the crew and just have some fun. So while I have you guys, if you didn't see in the last video, we have a new drop for a Talk to Me Nice Studio band tee, our very first one. The sale ends Sunday afternoon, so after that you can't get them, so don't miss out. I love this tee, I think it's awesome. And if you guys didn't see, we also had a poster that dropped with our new music video, OG Larry, that's on the Talk to Me Nice Studios YouTube. Don't miss out, it was really funny. We had a really good time making it, and well, me and Stevie just have way too much fun. So man, so there's actually a car show going on tomorrow, and I really want to bring my S15. And as you guys know, last time I was here, I put the new trans in it, and well, we couldn't really drive it because the VTC or the VCT, whatever you want to consider it, well, it was going bad. So it was causing the engine to produce a lot of noise. Right, Nick? It was real noisy.
Oh, clacking like a nut.
So if you guys don't know what the VTC or VCT, whatever you guys want to consider it, it's the same damn thing. It's the variable cam gear on the intake side of the SR20. So today, we will be replacing that, and hopefully it solves all of my issues and everything is great. Right, Johan? Everything's wonderful?
Everything is wonderful. How you guys doing?
How you doing? Sean, give me a smile for once. So you're a good guy.
Yep.
People don't know that, but you're actually a good guy.
Yo, chill out, homie.
Alright, so if you guys don't know what noise I'm talking about, I probably have a clip of it somewhere, so hopefully I can find it. Check it out. You hear it, little ticky ticky ticky? Yeah. VTC, baby, so we'll go around again. This feels... Yeah, Steve, hop in.
Hop in.
Alright, so if you're curious what that is, well, the intake cam gear right here, right? So it's a giant unit. Well, internally, it moves back and forth on the cam. That's how it actually adjusts cam timing. Now, when it gets real sloppy, there's too much play in it, and it'll literally just keep moving back and forth, retarded vans rapidly on the camshaft, causing a lot of chatter, which is not good for the engine, and it's common. It happens very commonly on the Not Shop SR motors. But you can still buy them brand new, so hopefully we can bolt these things on and fixes all of our issues. So this thing is actually way easier than you might think, right? So since the chain can't technically come off the crank gear, we really just have to make sure we don't lose time on the cam gears, right? So I have it zip tied to this gear because it's not coming off, and I have it marked on the chain right here. So we're gonna literally blast this thing off, put the new one on, slip the chain on, and literally that easy. Hopefully it's that easy. Don't want to jinx myself. Vargas, what do you think? It ain't a rotary, but
I mean, it's not bad. It could use a little spit shine, but it's not bad, man. What are you doing to it? I mean, it was running. I came here to drive it, now it doesn't run.
So the VTC gear was clacking, so I replaced it.
Okay.
So
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
So all I have to do now is I have to torque this up, put a new tensioner in, and we're good. That's it, easy peasy.
Then I can drive it.
You can drive it. All right. Come on. Oh, okay, we're good. We are good.
I mean, it ain't coming off now.
No, it ain't coming off.
Yeah.
You want to show me how to wrench, buddy?
What do you think?
All right, Mochi, so I'm going to explain this to you, buddy. So, before it had a stock chain tensioner right here, and these aren't known to be the most reliable thing ever. So Masler's makes an aftermarket one, and this is just a manual tensioner, right? So, see that thread hole right there? So we have a bolt that threads into it, it tensions it, and you're good to go. The only issue is factory or from Masler's, it comes with this little nut right here, and they're very known to strip out. So if I was you, replace that with something bigger, and you should be good to go. You got that? Yeah, I thought so. The procedure is, right, get all the slack in the center, and we need about a 1/4 inch up and down of slack. So we're gonna keep tightening the tensioner until we have about that.
That's when my shit blew up. I just tightened till it was tight.
So like on street bikes and stuff, you could put them in and you just keep tightening it until the noise goes away.
Okay, that's what I did.
That's like wouldn't suggest that on an SR though. Alright, so if I did everything correctly, and it was the VTC gear, when I started up, it's not going to go all clickety-clacky on me.
Don't want that.
Don't want that.
Don't want that.
So, oh man, I really hope it was just a VTC. Like, VTC was definitely going bad, but I'm nervous that there's something else because there was a lot of top-end noise. So, I'm going to crank it over, get some oil in there, start it up, and then hopefully everything's perfect. Let it get some oil in there. Yeah, get in there, freshly.
What a nice ass shirt.
You like that? You want one?
I love that design.
Talk to me nice. Marco, I need some good juju. Fresh out. Fresh out. No VTC.
It sounds better.
It definitely sounds better.
Yeah.
There's still a little top end noise, but it's been sitting for a while.
Yeah.
So we'll get some. We'll get the heat in this thing. Get the RPMs up.
Get it cycling a little bit.
This thing's warmed up and it's sounding way better. The engine sounds super healthy. It sounds exactly how it should. So it's the coolest sounding thing ever.
Very nice. This thing's mint.
Looks like I should be able to take this thing to the car show tomorrow, which is super exciting. I can finally drive the damn thing with the new Nismo 6-speed in it that we put in last trip and didn't really get the feel out. So I'm so happy. Man, I get to drive this thing. I'm hyped right now.
Should be.
I haven't driven it since I put the trans in.
Better enjoy it. I want to see a burnout right now.
Oh, I should. Damn, this car is so good. So if you guys remember last time I was here, I put a new trans and I put a Nismo 6-speed in here. So it's kind of like the original 6-speed, but it's not weak. It's actually strong. And the gear ratio of the first 3 gears, I believe, are actually closer. So it makes it feel a lot zippier, I guess is the term. And still haven't tuned it. So the car has still been in like the building stage. And now it's basically a tune away from being an unreal driving experience. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. I cannot wait to drive this thing around up north. Also, it's nice to see my 350Z hanging out, survived the gators. All right, so I got this thing together right in time because Adam wants to go ride the ramp at his house, which he like just freshly modified like half of it and haven't ridden it since. And so I shipped my bike down here and so we're gonna go ride it right now. I haven't ridden like at all in the last like year and a half. And today seems like a great day. So we're gonna take the S15 and see how she does.
Yo, we're going to ride my new ramp, dude.
I'm excited.
I'm fucking pumperoonie, dude.
It is sweaty palm season.
This aftermarket headliner?
I don't think so.
It looks dyed.
Doesn't it? My Peter car looks the same too.
Really?
Yeah.
There's like a little lint on it. It's like someone washed this with a white sweatshirt. I love this car.
Thank you.
It sounds really... Japan.
Dude, it's the same turbo and the exact same exhaust as yours. Just different manifold.
I like it though. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Talk to me nice.
Dude, the 6-speed gears are really close together. Like I could see why the factory spec R diff is a 369 versus the factory 408, which is a big difference. Like this has a 408 in it right now, and we were just going like 60, and the car is at like $4 grand.
So did this car have a 5-speed in it before?
Yeah, because it's a spec S, not a spec R, so it had a 5-speed in it.
I didn't realize the spec S came with 5 speeds.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, this is a spec S?
You knew it was a spec S, Adam.
It has spec,
don't
spec
rub it
R.
in.
It has spec
Don't.
R emblems on it.
That wasn't me. Cool.
I just threw
But
it.
I definitely need to get that spec R diff in there. I gotta really try and find somebody that might have one laying around and not doing anything with it.
No, duple.
No. It's insane. Like it's gonna be really, really fun because it's like real short shifts.
Yeah,
so
they are really close together. That's sick.
They're so close together, so it'd be like really fun, sporty driving. But like in terms of highway driving, it's not ideal right now. But the AC is bumping.
It kind of sounds like a rally car or like a track car when you don't hear much RPM drop between the two. It's like
yeah, exactly.
I'm kind of over the S15. It was like a cool car for like a little while, and then now it's just like I don't know. You know, like when you get your first Civic, it's like the coolest thing ever. It's kinda like the same
Then
thing.
you get an R34 GTR
Yeah,
and
dude.
everything.
I'm just playing. I love my S15. I love yours too.
It's so good. Well, I shipped my bike here, and hopefully it's here. I never got confirmation that it's here. I don't want to expose Adam's new additions. That's for his video. This looks so fun. I really hope my bike showed up. Aha! My bike showed up. Nice. There we go. Ready to ride.
So he was supposed to do a trick in that. Talk to me nice.
I waited till the end of the video and I had no energy. Sorry.
Giving your mama the lice. Ooh. Into your ECU wires he splice.
I'm about to land this trick. It only took me twice.
He's a lucky boy. It's just a roll of the dice. Jimmy O, talk to me nice. And that, kids, is why you wear protection. Man down.
I got nerds.
Booth. Oh, you good?
That orange goodness. Oh. Your boy slipped on the sauce.
I got it.
Oh, you got it.
You picked the one trick that uses the most energy at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who are we doing this for, LZ?
Jimmy Oaks, known for parking his cars and landing his tricks. There we go.
Jimmy?
Back it up.
Hold on, come on, round 2. Do I have any?
Yes.
Oh, correction hop.
Parked car click, where you at?
I'll take it.
That was beautiful, Jimmy.
I don't care.
It counts.
Jimmy Oaks doesn't have working headliner lights.
I guess not. All right, yeah, put that on the list. All right, it's still an ass chassis, Adam. So I just want you guys to see how close the gears are together. It's a little exaggerated because of the shorter
Put
diff.
in the clutch?
No, don't do it right now.
No, I
Don't
want
do
to
it
show him.
No, not.
Look how close they are together.
Ready? Okay, you film.
All right.
You film. All right, ready?
I feel like you're in third. Maybe not.
Okay, ready? And shift. And shift. And shift. It literally only drops at like 500 RPM.
It kind of sounds like a CVT.
It's pretty crazy. So once I get the longer rear end in here, which Adam's gonna sell me for a really good deal,
Jimmy loves long rear ends.
it'll be perfect. So far, sick.
Jimmy, man.
What are you doing?
Jimmy, man.
Where'd you come from?
The hood.
I was just about to make a point about how kind of like sketchy it is to drive around the compound at night sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
You just be hearing some crazy shit coming from the woods.
You just gotta keep going.
You don't stop.
Don't stop.
There's no lights on these things.
At all.
You never know when a gator's gonna hop out and get you.
Yep.
That's for sure. So I have to run and grab a bunch of stuff, but I figured it was a good time to end my video. So I'll be here for like probably a week or so, maybe a week and a half, and then I'm gonna be driving all my stuff back up to Connecticut because it's gonna be really probably nice out in like a month and a half, and I want to have my cars. I'm excited, and I mean I'm very, very hyped that LZ has been like letting me keep my stuff here. It's allowed me to kind of get ahead of myself a little bit at my spot and obviously have some fun down here, and it's been amazing. I'm supposed to be looking for something. Where's your... They're so messy, Adam. Mike in here? No mic. All right, so that's the game plan, right? So there's a couple mods I want to do to the 350Z while I'm down here. Hopefully we can go out and do some drifting and just have some fun. But we got a car show tomorrow. Where's the light switch in here? And well, I'm hyped about it. So, and then I want to tune the S15 while I'm here. Like, Adam's got a really nice dyno, and I want to take advantage of it. So, what are you doing?
Make sure my ride's good, you know?
You driving this somewhere?
Yeah.
Gonna S15 it up?
Yeah.
But before I do any rambling on, I'm hyped my S15 is like fixed. I'll dyno it this week. Finally, I've been saying that every time I come down here, but it's officially fixed, and we'll go from there. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And Mr. Booth.
Bye.